Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, and welcome to LH Crypto Weekly Analysis. We're in a new place for this one time. It's smaller, cozier, and I hope we'll be back next time.
Yeah, but still, here we go with a short list of what happened last week. First of all, congratulations to the United States of America, which finally came through the election period successfully, and it seems that they came through it without the assistance of Russian hackers this time, at least what they think for now. So the point is that the results are satisfactory for investors, right? Just what they expected. Democrats are now the majority in the lower chamber, which is the House of Representatives, while the Republicans are still in lead over the Senate. Analytics suppose that this will bring United States policy to a more balanced scale and somehow speed down Mr. Trump, if it is possible at all. This all is believed to have a positive effect on US dollar, which they suppose will be deregulated more and more.
Well, actually, elections brought good news for stocks as well and for prices for oil. So we expect them to grow after these elections. And it's especially good for oil because it's been decreasing, well, for some time recently due to this production and stuff. But now it's going up and we hope it will continue.
Yep. By the way, we talked about oil last time, and also Elon Musk was the hero of our previous episode. We mention him too often, don't you think so?
Yeah, I want his picture here right between us, just to have it.
Just print him on your t-shirt instead of our logo. So,
yeah.
Still, the news are for his take-private tweets, which influenced the growth of Tesla's shares. A while ago, Elon Musk was kicked off the post of the chairman of the board of directors of Tesla.
Very politely.
But the company still said that they are glad to announce that now Robin Delholm, which was formerly an independent director, now in the head of the board of directors. Still, Musk remains as company's CEO. He has to pay 20 million to security commissions as well as the company itself. But still, we believe that this decision will have a positive influence on Tesla shares, which continue to grow since 23rd of October.
So congratulations to Ms. Delholm, and we hope that this will be good for her and for the company too.
We'll finally be able to buy one of their cars.
Speaking about cars, this week brought bad news for BMW. So they reported that their net profit fell by 24% year to year, and it was probably affected by their ongoing conflicts between Trump and China. Trump again here.
Always Trump.
Yeah, always Trump. So, and his threats to place higher duties on European cars on import. And also, they still produce their eco-friendly cars and Minis and Rolls-Royce. Thank you. They still produce a lot of stuff, and the sales figures, they never fell, but it's just they have to adapt all the time to these changing circumstances, and it makes them, lose some money. Let's switch to cryptocurrencies and to funnier stuff. Did you know, they never paid us for this ad, but still, did you know that Venezuela, they have their own cryptocurrency called Petro, and it's just so lovely. They attached it to the oil prices and their resources of oil and mineral stuff. And they place it, they use it as a way of outwitting, just finding a way around the US sanctions. And I hope they'll make just some sort of revolution. They are now presenting this cryptocurrency to OPEC, and I just wonder what effect it is going to make.
So back to Bitcoin. Just like we predicted in our previous video analytics, it has grown. On November 7th, thank you very much. Bitcoin peaked 6,600 USD for one Bitcoin. And now we observe a logical correction after the sharp growth. However, we believe that this is only a short time trend.
Sure.
It will hold in the range of 6,300, 6,400, and supposedly, because 4-hour time frame indicates the formation of discrete bull divergence, this may result in a substantial growth. We believe that the level of 6,700 USD is more logical and more expected as the level which will indicate very sharp growth in the future. And if Bitcoin breaks this level, the growth is inevitable. If it doesn't, we suggest to open a short position with tiny stop, but don't close your position if you're on a longer scale.
Well, actually, the real hero this week was Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Cash, and so it just followed the Bitcoin chart too. And well, actually, the funniest thing is that last year the chart looked almost the same, and after that it went up and went on and on and on till December and even later, and we just wonder, maybe it's the first sign of the ongoing bull rally, and if it is, just watch out because it's going to be wonderful. And speaking about Ethereum, it also showed good statistics, and if nothing bad happens to it, we expect it to grow to like 250 per Ethereum, which is just great. Yeah. Do you have Ethereum? Yeah.
Well, I'm on either. Still, the main question for an investor remains purely Shakespearean: to open or not to open a long position in Bitcoin, or in Bitcoin Cash, or in Ethereum. Yeah, we'll put it this way. Short-term trade bears significant risks, but potential gains are beyond imagination. So if you're in a long position, you may try to open a short-term stop or employ a hedging strategy. We won't go down in details now what it is, but still mind that most investors think that it is the most secure way to secure your investors. I'm so sorry for so many secure words.
The safest.
Yeah. To learn more, because we're pressed in time, click the link below the video for the article on the topic.
That's all for today. Thank you. See you next Friday. And
See you next Friday.
Yeah, I hope we'll be in a bigger place.
Yeah. Bye.